Hi everyone, Jordan here. Um, as you know, as of Friday, June 24th, 2022, Roe versus Wade was overturned. A precedent law to protect women and our rights. Now, I was born a woman. I am non-binary. I always feel like a woman, but neither do I always feel like a man. However, having been born as a female, this law being taken away really has something to do with the power trip of our Supreme Court justices that were brought in during Emperor Cheeto's reign of terror. I will not say his name properly because he does not deserve to have his name said. And if you support him, that's on you. Sorry for your misled thoughts on him. Um, I do not I do not agree with Roe versus Wade being overturned for many, many reasons. Biggest reason is rape and incest and the mother's health. If the woman's health is going to be put at risk by carrying a baby full term, she should have the right to a safe and legal way to have the pregnancy terminated, especially if it is going to kill her. Rape and incest. Having been a rape victim many times myself, having had kids from rape, I know the trauma, I know the torture of having kids from rape. It does a mental toll on you. So, a rape victim that gets pregnant and is forced to carry those babies full term, it is going to cause so many more mental health issues. Our government, in every single way, is trying to screw us. Whether it's Democrat or Republican side, I go for neither. They're trying to screw us. They don't want us to have rights to our bodies. Well, you know what? Fuck the government. My body, my fucking choice. If I want you in my body, I would let you know. I have lived in my body for 32 fucking years. It is not your body. You do not know what's going on with me health wise. So therefore, you have no say what's going on, what kind of medical treatments that I need. You have no right to sit there and say if I want to go full blown and have a sex change and turn into a male. You have no right to sit there and tell me I can't do that. You have no right to sit there and tell me that because I was raped or God forbid a family member raped me and I had a baby from incest growing inside of me. You have no right to sit there and tell me I cannot have an abortion. Now, other events that are going on in current life. Gun safety. Jackasses that sit there and say that, oh, Democrats are trying to take our guns. No, you are completely misconstruing the ratio. I do believe that everybody has the right to bear arms. However, AK 47s, AR 15s, they were made for the sole purpose of war, not to have at home around kids, not to be sold to a child. The 18-year-old child that shot up Uvalde Elementary School was exactly that. He was a fucking child. I agree with the ages being raised up to 21 for any kind of gun sales to children. I'm not saying take away guns. No. You know, you have your guns. Don't have AR-15s, don't have AK-47s. Those are made for war. Those are made to use in a situation where you are defending your country, not defending yourself from idiots domestically. Let the gods have the AK-47s and AR-15s for that. If you were overseas and you were being shot at and you do not have a pistol but you have an AK-47 or AR-15, use it by God in war, not in a domestic situation. And I know a lot of people are going to come for me with because of my thoughts. I don't rightly give a flying fuck. You can go put on go put on a fucking diaper for all I fucking care. Excuse me. There has to be some stricter laws when it comes to guns. I am so tired of turning on the news and seeing that there's been another mass shooting, whether it's a grocery store, a church, a school, a concert, a park, a theater, so on and so forth. Um, since Columbine, there has been so many mass shootings, and a lot of people are like, "Well, Columbine was in 1999." Yes, it was at the turn of the fucking century. Guess what? We should have learned then that guns are not good for kids to have. And for those of you that are responsible gun carriers, thank you. For those of you that keep your actual gun in one area but your ammunition in a whole nother area locked up under lock and key, thank you. Um, Poverty. As somebody who aged out of the foster care system and who has struggled endlessly with homelessness, either because rentals are too high or other issues. Our poverty rate here in the United States is so outrageously stupid that that is something else our government can be worried about instead of overturning the rights for women. Because by overturning the rights for women, you are also overturning the rights for men. Okay, a man that gets a woman pregnant but doesn't want the child, you're overturning his right to walk away from said situation. A woman that gets pregnant from rape or incest, you're overturning her right to safe, legal healthcare measures that could save her and the baby's life. Rather, it is an abortion, or rather, she's got to go in and have a cesarean section. Um, and I hope somebody comes for me in my comment section. I hope you do, because guess what? I don't give a flying foo nanny. I am a free, white, non binary 32-year-old human being. I have control of my thoughts. I have control of what I say. I have control of my emotions. I am very, 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 very pissed off right now. But I am reining myself in because I somehow know that there are going to be children that come across this live and say, "Ooh, mommy, what's that word she just used? Or what's that word they just used?" I don't want that. I don't want to scar any children because it's not fair to them. Now, I don't know a whole lot about political nonsense and whatnot because I'm not political and I choose not to be because of exactly what the fuck is going on. But Roe versus Wade doesn't just cover the rights of women and men. It covers the rights to same-sex marriage. It covers the rights to HIPAA, our HIPAA laws, the paperwork that we sign when we go and see our primary care physicians, or the paperwork that we are made to sign when we go into the ER, that is for confidentiality. The Roe versus Wade covers that. It covers a whole slew of stuff that covers medical. So yeah, I'm disgustedly put out with our government. Our government should not have a say to our bodies. They don't live in our bodies. They don't know what kind of health we have. Um, so therefore, they don't know the mental trauma that we go through on a day-to-day basis. Um, and again, I know I'm gonna have people coming for me. I really don't give a fuck. You can go put on a diaper. You could go eat a bag of Cheetos. You could go out and look at a bird like it's crazy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But if our government does not open its eyes to the hell that is about to be unleashed in this country, people, fellow citizens of the United States of America, be warned. Our country is going to go down in flames if our government does not open its fucking eyes. I am an American. As of Friday, I lost my ability to be proud to be an American because of our government. Our government is trying to do things by taking control of our bodies. Now, I am a Christian as well. I have read the Bible cover to cover. We are living in the end times. Pretty soon, they will be putting microchips in us if they have not already started. Um, and one other thing I want to bring up: if you are a pro-lifer, how can you be against vaccines? I took the COVID vaccine. I didn't have no side effects. Some people did. Some people still got COVID. But for me, I didn't have the side effects. I didn't have that added gunk that most people had. And I am immunocompromised, like, severely. Um, However, if you are a pro-lifer, how can you not be for gun safety? How can you not be for protecting our kids? Instead of putting guns into the hands of teachers and making our kids terrified, and when I say terrified, I mean terrified to go to school because our teachers are carrying guns. There's armed guards, there's cameras, there's metal detectors, all of that. How can you be a pro lifer with that? And how can you be a pro lifer but yet be for the overturning of Roe versus Wade? If that is not Christian fundamentalist bullshit to the max, I don't know what is. I am a Christian, but I am not a Bible thumping, hypocritical, douche walloping, sorry piece of crap that tries to cram my religion down somebody's throat. I do not care if you worship Satan. I do not care if you worship a piece of fucking grass. I do not care if you worship the very ground that you walk on. If you are a human being, you deserve the right to your body. You deserve the right to love who you want to love. You deserve to have the right to not have somebody else shove their religion down your throat. Christianity is nothing but an organized ring of crime. And the reason I say that is because why these Bible thumping, hypocritical, douche walloping SOBs are shoving their religions down our throats, they are failing to realize that by pushing their fundamentalist bullshit on us. They are taking away our rights to be a human, to choose as we want, to live how God made us to live. I am sorry, I do not conform to no Bible thumping hypocritical nonsense. I will read my Bible, I will pray. I don't go to church no more because the church is the biggest lie there is. It is an organization that is only set there to demonize an individual, rather is because of their sexual orientation or because of the way they dress or because they have tattoos or because they have piercings or because they can't make it every Sunday or Wednesday or Tuesday or God forbid every single day of the week. Pushing your Christian fundamentalist bullshit on people is the fastest way to get the crap knocked out of you. Do not push your Christian fundamentalist nonsense on me. I am a Christian. I do not believe in the same kind of Christian way that you believe. I believe in allowing people to have the right to choose their own way. I believe in people being allowed to live how they want and do as they see fit. So if you are going to push your Christian fundamentalist nonsense onto people, just be fair warned that you will have some resistance. With the overturning of Roe versus Wade, our government has opened up this country to be the leader in the Third World War. People, I strongly believe we've been in World War III since 2001. Because in the Bible it says, at the end of times there will be constant war. There will be climate change. The Bible mentions climate change under different circumstances, but it mentions constant wars. I believe we've already had the devil incarnate or the Antichrist, whatever you want to freaking call him, in office, and I believe that was our former president, or I believe that was Emperor Cheeto. He doesn't even deserve to be killed, or former president. Um, but moving on, I hope you guys enjoyed my life, and I don't care what you have to say. Bye.